Chasing the darkness, trying to find my way in the silence. I hear the voices say nothing in your days, worthless in your days. So malice to me, how everybody seems to be can't get over it. And it seems to be everyone a little happier than it seems. So why can't I seem burning inside, fire that never died.
So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a preview of Omens there. Uh, Still got a lot of work to do, vocal-wise, because, spaces aren't filled in. I did some stupid shit, as you probably saw. Me fixing some stupid shit I did. Like I said, you gotta do it every day, man, because you will find more and more stupid shit that you do. and you think you know everything, and then the next day it doesn't sound the same to you because you washed your ears with shit for 12 fucking hours. So once you go and get a refreshment on your ears, then yeah, you start to hear it and you start to fix it. So this is the game, man. You get all these takes that you did, and you try to brighten them up, make them louder, and make them audible, even them out, and it takes hours because you see all that. And I still got these to go through. Um, that's probably what was wrong there.
So malice to me, however I seem to be, can't get over it. And it seems to be everyone's a little happier than it seems. So what can I see? Damn, I've been burning inside, fire that never died out of my walls. Echoes my pain, chasing the darkness. I keep finding my way to the light. I
That's probably better.
sometimes feel like I'm running from fulfilled desire. Feeling emptiness, leaving you behind. I found a way to feel it. I found a way to steal it. Hoping that you just read between the lines. How everybody seems to be, can't get over it. And it seems to be everyone's willing.
That part supposed to say everyone's locked inside a little dream. I almost fucked up and said the last part. It's got wordplay in there that plays with you. You gotta remember which arrangement. But I'm gonna save this. I think this sounds good for now. Uh, of course, it's not gonna be the final product. Still got more to go. But I'm learning to sing it really good. Finally, there's some habits that I do when I sing it that I'm trying to break too, because I'll be doing that thing, and I'm trying to get rid of that. Because we don't want to be like Scott Whaling. Hi, or something like trying to sing that damn Nirvana song. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. My bad about starting one briefly last too, because I was trying to do some filming shit. And yeah, there's gonna be a music video with Omens. Um, and I'm trying to get shots of me just doing some things so that I can figure out the rest of it. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go to certain destinations. There's a place downtown that has like this little overhead wheel thing that I want. I want that thing. I'm walk up underneath it, capture some shadows or something walking by. Try to capture the little shadowing of people walking by to represent shadows on the wall. And maybe me putting my hands up in a Y position, like I'm excited. I don't know. Something I'm thinking of for the scenery, and I need some help. If people want to help me put up together this year. This will be my first time doing it because once I get this filming thing done right, I've done some filming before, and I was trying to practice with the bird monkeys, and we got some cool ones. So I imagine I just gotta put together all the scenes correctly. It might be amateur for being my first one, but kiss my ass. Alright. Uh, mm, I'm stuck with Mr. Salem. He needs to probably go outside, but I wanted to pop in for a minute and let y'all hear that demo. I really want to sing y'all some songs, but I don't know how good this little mic here is going to carry that. And I already put up the other part to that too, so that's probably not a very interesting idea right now. But I hope you guys, when I release this new version of Omens, like it. I'm so sorry that we lost the last one. That's what sucks, man, because it had some pianos and atmosphere in it. And I could try again. I will definitely try to figure out how I did that. I remember it was something with a tremolo or something that did that bump, 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 bump noise, and I need that thing because that was, I remember what it sounded like. I have uh, put on a pair of headphones and listened to the older one. I found one that was somewhat in a balance. And yeah, you could distinctly hear that in the beginning of it. And I was just like, man, I wish I never would have lost that because of that. And I know it's one of those things I probably just got to put my mind to doing, and I probably would be able to do it just fine, Um, Everybody keeps saying not to attack back up at the hacker or whatever the fuck. I guess I get it with the poking the bear thing, but I want him to do it and put his little neck out enough to where one of my police friends or something is watching and nab him up. You know what I mean? Because fuck that motherfucker. He deserves that shit. That was so fucking rude, man. But I really want to rebuild some tracks that I remember that I got hemmed up in life, so I didn't even get to come back to them. But there's some really dear to me tunes that I want to play again. And for those who know what I'm talking about, I had a half one made. I think it was like a minute and a half. I think it was a minute and a half of I'll pick up an acoustic and do it real quick. I think it was. Alright. Something like that. Yeah, that one. Sacrifice in my life. Choose to live. Something like that. That one. I want to finish that, and I had it, and I got all the drum pieces back and all my fucking shit that I needed, so I can finally sit down and try to get some of those tunes re-recorded. And of course, I'm going to send it to the rightful people that belong to it in the first place to attempt to get the original people on it. Actually, hey, if I can get the stems for that, if it's even existent, that would be great. And I want to do that. There's one I really like, but I have no idea how to play it, and I've tried fucking ever how to play it. The My Darkness, that one's really good too. And yeah, for the life of me, if I could figure out that one, that would be wonderful. But that one's a masterpiece. He's got some masterpieces out there that I would love to recreate again, or make something kind of similar. You know what I mean? And then see if something new can come up, because I don't think that deserved to die the way it did. It really didn't. It could have worked, and it's sad to see what happened. Everything that happened. So it's a good way to get some closure on that, and I think that's what I want to do. And sorry, Mom, if it hurts you a little bit to do it, but yeah, it's gonna get some closure for a lot of things, man. That's all there is to it. I'll make sure I leave alone certain songs. I know, but definitely we gonna knock out some of those originals. Anyway, I might do like one or two of those, and then I got some old ones of mine that I want to redo too. But yeah, I definitely want to get something like maybe questions, because questions, I had something new for questions. I found how to sing that in a very different way. So how I was doing it was broke it down. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I broke it down. So you see how that one goes. So what I did instead was when I'm lost, I ask myself questions no one knows the answers to. I hear a sound in my head screaming out from inside of me, this tune. You know what I mean? I was just thinking, slowing it down, trying to get it more melodic this time, instead of all happy and poppy. Just a different version of it. And then I think that's pretty much, just kind of go back. We're just going to go back through stuff that I know that I can play. And just make a short album, including those tracks. And they probably, I don't know if I could find someone that could do that for me somewhere. Someone that could Dolby it up, put it all in unison to sound the same on the thing. I know it's a different kind of mastering, but as long as they give you the files, I know it's possible. There's some way to like kind of scoop them to get all to sound similar on there. Somebody could do that, but that would be my goal. So I guess the first release of it, if I can't find someone to do that, the tracks would be like a mixtape of my stuff, of that stuff, but I'll include the new version of questions on the bottom and all that stuff. So I think that's my plan for this year. I'm gonna try to get at least six of them. And if that's all I leave with, that's it. I'm sorry that I say that. I mean, it's just because nothing's paying. I keep doing it over and over, driving people crazy. I don't think I'm gonna stop for a while if I could always have it, but I think things are about to get pretty scary again pretty soon. I just have a gut feeling about it. So I just pray and hope that it don't happen, but mm, it ain't looking good. So it might be alright for the person that's gonna do this or whatever, but it ain't gonna be okay for. Um, I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm making my decision. I definitely want that song. I'm sorry, but there's like a few songs of his that I honestly I think they need to be recovered. We would call it, because technically some of the songs off of that 13th Knot album, and I hate to say that name, they did change that name to Romeo Falls. That's why yeah. So anyone ends up complaining about that name, that's exactly why it was changed. But we still have it up because it has archives of those songs. So the radio one, Addict Mind, and uh, Choose to Live. Wasted Tears is another one, but honestly, that copy is really good, so you don't really need. Someone has to really redo that one. Um, I wish I could do My Darkness. I kind of could, but I would eat like the acoustic part if I could learn the rift. And uh, yeah, those are like my favorites. So I'd say my siblings out there that know about it, what I'm talking about, and friends of, and fans of, uh, drop something in the comment box to let me know which one you vote, which one we should do, and we'll do it. Um, and Carrie, if you're hearing this, yeah, you're more than welcome to help participate in this. I mean, I'm half deaf too, so I mean, don't worry about that part. We're good. Um, do it the best we can. We got friends that'll help us, with listening and seeing that part too, and it'll be fine. I'm pretty good at mixing now. I'm getting better at it. I definitely am. The evolution it's a hard thing because sometimes when you think you got it, and you go listen to your shit again, and you're like, damn, what the fuck was that? you know, Sometimes things just get lucky. And I think that's just a lot of what my shit was. Is just fucking luck. But now it don't seem like that. Now I actually seem like I actually can hear. I've trained my ears long enough to where I can actually hear some of these things. Definitely would need some better monitors and stuff that's going on. But for what I have right now, it's gotten away with it. It works. I'm not gonna lie, it's working. I mean, I could do it a couple ways and it works. The sound bars, most of the work is that sound bar and the headset. Uh, that thing has got my main frequencies that I'm gonna be battling with, and then Cat's a fucking douche, and I had to rewire my kickers. But my kickers, when I use those, the hell's with my bottom end. The only thing I can't really hear is subs. I mean, they're good enough. They're good subs in here, but they're not like deep, you know. So for bass and all that stuff, I kind of followed online. I found some charts and I just kind of guide it in that. And I just cut about like up to like 40 hertz or something like that. I just make sure everything's in there in that pocket. I'm gonna cut down some of that woofing and shit like that, and I just make sure it just blends in just right, and it's got enough brightness to come through too, and it does just fine. I haven't had any issues with that too much. Sometimes I'll be fucking up on that, but maybe most of the time I think it's just cars and certain stereos. I think someone might have an EQ or something, and it's probably just not the best thing to judge your shit off of. But you can test it to see if it goes from that device to the TV to your phone and all that. And if it sounds about the same in quality and nothing drastic from each device, then yeah, you're right. You know, it's spot on. But anyway, uh, yeah, I want to do that because it's gonna be a tribute. It's gonna mean something, and I want to get my stuff done. Omens, man, if you're listening, Mr. Mike, Omens, if you can hear how that song, I know I did it clear enough. At some point in time, you probably heard this. There's a copy out there that's not the best mix, but you can hear it. The words are easy. You know, once you get that and you got the format of the song, your mind can create its own way of singing it. You'll be able to sing it basically the same way, but you'll get like this, like I started to do today, which was pretty cool. It started to sound like Halloween and shit, like I wanted. So, if you could do it, and send me a clean, like use the BandLab thing or something to make your little vocals. I don't care how you do it. I'll EQ the fuck out of it until it sounds right, man. If you can get a box and a microphone, that little USB, we got these little uh, converters to the USB, like the female or male input part, whatever the fuck, and to out to the other part that you need. Put that in your phone. Put the fucking microphone in there, and then boom, you just take the track that I have and just sing under it. I can give you, if you need, I can give you just the track, and you could just sing it. You just learn off the blueprint and sing it. If you want to change words and make it sound even better, do it. You know, fuck. I did the best I could, and that's what music's all about anyway. Is everybody puts their own input, so and makes the magic. You know, changing, improving the song is amazing. A good example of someone improving a song. Rodney Racky improved Papa Roach's Last Resort. Go listen to that. Fucking incredible. Yeah, that's why I want to redo questions, because I know that if I do it slower and more jammy like, yeah, it'll resonate better than what it did. I mean, it resonated a little bit, but questions was supposed to be a hit. It didn't hit, and people often say it's not the words, it's the way it sounds. The singer. They said they just don't like the whininess of it, and they said to slow it down a little bit, make it more groovy. It's more, and that one they say it's more choppy and robotic. So if I fix that, then it'll hit. Yeah, that's why feedback's important, man. And I get it. It does help you. It's your guide. It helps your arrow. Otherwise, your arrow's just spinning and you don't know where to go. But anyway, appreciate you guys listening to me babble for another 15 fucking minutes. God